Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, depending on where you are watching us across the country here today. You are live at Quincy Notre Dame High School in Quincy, Illinois, right along the banks of the muddy Mississippi, as we get you ready for the first of 4 contests here at the pit to start off the 2025 Quincy Shootout, the 7th annual edition of this nationwide showcase of high-caliber teams across the country. Our first contest today brings you the Northmen of Oak Park out of Kansas, as they'll be taking on the Crusaders out of Modesto Christian on the West Coast in California. A slow crowd filing in here for the 4:15 tip. We believe we will get going just a few minutes early here this afternoon, as they are hopeful to stay ahead of schedule, as we have 4 contests here tonight. We also remind you that our good friends Charlie and Damon are live from Blue Devil Gym at Quincy High School for the other 4 games of the first day of this shootout. You can put one on your tablet, one on your phone, one on your TV, whatever your favorite viewing device is, and keep track of all the action happening here at the shootout on our first night. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, and we'll step aside for a few minutes. When we come back, we'll start telling you more about these 2 teams. It's the Crusaders and the Northmen. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sport.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincy.medgroup.com/sports injury.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best 4-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today, because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to help you with a home loan or your other financial needs. See Damon Emmerich and his good team at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal here in the Illinois and Missouri area. As we get ready for today's first contest here, our first of 4 in the first day of the Quincy Shootout, it's the Oak Park Northmen with a very familiar name to many, Jack Hall, Sharon Collins. A guy that many, many people know in this area, of course, and across the country, a very great Division I standout back in the day for a university that some people around in this city don't like to say very often. Kansas.
Oh, you mean those Jayhawks?
The old Jayhawks. Sharon Collins coaching this team. This is a team basically that is looked upon as one of the best teams in the entire state of Missouri right now, led by senior point guard Corbin Allen, a McDonald's All-American nominee, and Zeke Brown, who recently received a scholarship from Nebraska in Kearney. Of course, Sharon Collins played for Chicago Crane, won a national championship with Kansas, spent some time in the NBA with the Charlotte Bobcats, but this Corbin Allen is a really, really talented, outstanding player. You'll see him in the point guard slot here for the Northmen today. And it's going to be a really fun contest as they're going to take on a really good team and a team that we have seen many years at this Quincy Shootout, the Crusaders of Modesto Christian. Bryce Fantazia's team makes the trip across country here once again. They landed in St. Louis, Missouri at about 12:15 Central Time and made the trip right up here. So we'll see what kind of legs these guys have after making the overnight flight. We are informed that this is their 4th game this week and their 3rd in a row, Jack. So we'll see what kind of legs these guys have underneath them. But there's a lot of good in this Modesto Christian team. 3 times in a row, they are section champions in the North Cal Division in California. We don't expect to see this team go very deep into the bench. They only go about 7, maybe 8 deep, but they have got several guys who can score in double figures any night, along with the big Stanford commit Miles Jones and Gavin Sykes, who is heading to Long Beach State. Should be a lot of fun as we get ready for our first of 4 contest tonight. We will tell you one of the marquee matchups of this entire first night is going to be Link Academy taking on Brewster. That is the 5:30 game over at Blue Devil Gym. Charlie and Damon will have the call for you, but we remind you can watch all games at all times. Just put one on your TV, one on your phone. Coming up later on here today at the pit, it'll be Bishop O'Connell taking on Booker T. Washington. Chicago Simeon takes on the host school, Quincy Notre Dame, at 7:15. And Chaminade out of Missouri takes on Shawnee Mission Northwest at 8:45. We're going to be here for all of them, Jack. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight.
It's going to be a great time. I got a chance to watch Bishop O'Connell in practice. And, Shu, I got to tell you, when you stand courtside against those kids, there's a couple of kids about 6'11", 7 foot tall, it looked like. And I'm looking forward to that size. But, you know, it's always the little guys that really stand out in these things and guys that can really make things happen up and down the court. And we love to see some kid who maybe hasn't got the accolades of some of these kids that comes out and says, I can do this too, because parity across high school and colleges is pretty prevalent.
We have seen a lot of fantastic point guard play in this Quincy Shootout over the past several years. The guys that are the distributors, guys that are going to make things happen in the offense, and it should be a lot of fun as we've got some fast, scrappy guards here today. We will step aside for another break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you ready for tip-off. It's the Crusaders and the Northmen. Don't go anywhere. It's the Quincy Shootout here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. You know, I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. Keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Welcome you back here for the Farm and Home starting lineups. Let's start you out for the Crusaders of Modesto Christian. A 6'3 junior, number 00, is Miles Jones. A 6'4 senior, number 11, Gavin Sykes. Elijah Payne is a 6'4 sophomore wearing number 2 tonight. The 6'1 sophomore is number 22, Trevor Dixon. And the 6'4 sophomore, number 32, Sevi Archuleta. Bryce Fantasia at the helm for this team, 15-5 on the season. They'll be in the road blues tonight with red and white trim. On the opposite side, it's Sharon Collins' North Bend of the Oak Park, Kansas City, Kansas area. A 5'11 junior, number 1, is Adam Tanner. The 6'4 junior is number 4, Josh Corey. A 6'4 senior, number 11, is Corbin Allen. A 6'3 senior, number 22, is Caleb Ested. And rounding out the starting 5 is a 6' senior, number 25, Zeke Brown. Crowd a little bit light here as it's still working hours here in the land of Lincoln. Brian Shoemaker, Jack Hall, John Hull, your broadcast team here tonight for all 4. As Charlie Hull and Damon Emmerich are over at Blue Devil Gym.
Well, they sent the first team over here, and they got the nicer facility shoe, but we've got you. That's all that makes a difference.
You know what? We all need a little help from our friends as we get ready to rock and roll. No matter where you're at across the country, we welcome you here. It is 4:07 in the Central Time Zone. As we get ready to tip off.
Sit back and enjoy basketball, getting an early start. Last year we were a little late, well, maybe an hour late, so we're glad to be starting early tonight. Make supper come a little bit quicker.
The wife will be eager for me to get home. Modesto Christian in the road navy blues tonight with white numbers and letters, red trim across the jerseys. Oak Park in the home whites tonight. They've got some Carolina blue across their jersey, numbers, letters, and trim. Jim Whitfield, Tracy Lewis, Troy Fox are officiating crew here as we are tipping off and underway. It's the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sports. Expect to see a lot of man-to-man defense all throughout the weekend, and that's exactly what Modesto Christian will open out here with. Allen with the basketball, drives in, up and under, almost got fouled, no call, will play on here. Modesto Christian with their first offensive touch here in Quincy. It's Payne running in. Runner is no good. Rebound will be secured by Zeke Brown. Tosses it up into the front court across the time strike. Oak Park, one of the best teams in the state of Missouri, and many believe they are the best team right now. The team ranked first in Class 6, the biggest of all 6 classes in the state of Missouri. Brown with the basketball. He'll drive in, plays through contact, tosses the basketball back out into the hands of Ested. 3 out of the hands of Allen is no good, up off the shot clock, and they say it'll be out of bounds and back into the hands of Modesto Christian.
No score in the early going here on the Ridgeline scoreboard.
We've told you about the scoring potential of this Modesto Christian team. 4 players in double figures and a 76-72 win over Lincoln High School. Trevin Dixon had 15 points that night, and Archuleta had 16 to help pace that team. 3 out of the hands of Jones is no good. The rebound grabbed by Zeke Brown, his second of the contest already. Northman put it into the hands of Brown. Spins it up to the free throw line. They'll toss it back out to the big ND logo here at Quincy Notre Dame High School. Corbin Allen surveys the scene on the left wing, trying to work the basketball into the hands of Josh Corey, and they do. Posts up, works his way into the lane, double team, loses the basketball. Gets shot blocked there, and it's going to be a quick 2 for Corbin Allen as he gets his own rebound and bucket, and that's our first score of the game here today. 3 ball out of the hands of Miles Jones, no good. Brown flies up for another rebound. He's already got 3 in the contest. Stolen away now. Here comes Sykes on the run with it. Goes up. He gets touched by Brown. Brown steals it away. He's on the run for the Northmen. They get it into the hands of Tanner. Up off the glass, no good, and blocked. And they say that's going to be a foul against Xavier Archuleta.
Archuleta will pick up our first foul of the ball game, first team foul. Free throws to be shot on the other side by Zeke Brown, who's been active on the board. He's got 4 offensive boards already today. It is a 2-0 lead for Oak Park. At the line, trying to increase.
It'll be Tanner at the line, and the first one is up and good. Checking in for the Crusaders for the first time today, it'll be Rye Atkins, the 6'7 sophomore. Atkins has an offer out currently from Air Force, 5 points a game, 3.5 or 5 rebounds. Really long, versatile-looking kid.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Modesto.
Sykes gets the rebound for the Crusaders. He'll bring it across the midcourt timeline. Between the legs dribble, draws some contact, and he's going to get a foul there. It's going to be against Corbin Allen.
Allen's first, team first, ball out of bounds, goes the way of Modesto Christian.
That Corbin Allen, a point guard who they say is very, very aggressive on the rebounding side. We'll see how he works the glass here tonight against the Crusaders as a quick up and under and in. And we've got our first lead change of the contest as Gavin Sykes get his first bucket. 3-2 our score. Into the hands of Ested over on the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds as it was tapped by Modesto. Atkins doesn't believe he got a hand on it, but the officials
right. He didn't.
otherwise.
He got a forehead on it, quite honestly. He swept the ball, came off his forehead, and went out of bounds. I don't think Corbin Allen's used to people calling things too close, and you wouldn't think it would be here.
Well, one of the challenges, of course, for our local officials, many whom work these games, this is a little bit of a different speed, a little bit different strength than we normally see here in the Western Illinois area, as the shot is no good, and the Crusaders are on the run with it. It's Jones with the basketball. Runner from the left elbow is no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Caleb Ested. He'll get it across, drives into the lane, Euro step, up and under with a little scoop layup is good. And it'll be a quick timeout for Modesto Christian. We'll take it to Oak Park 5, Modesto Christian 2. We're right back with you here in just a second.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Bryce Fantasia takes our first Adams timeout of the contest as we get back to play. Crusaders will get it across the time stripe as Jones has it over on the right wing. Works it up to the top. He'll toss it into the able hands of Elijah Payne. Back into the hands of Jones. Surveys the scene. All 5 Crusaders along the arc right now. Drives in right side into the lane. Spin move. Kicks it right back out. 3 ball into the way into the hands of Payne is good. Elijah Payne knocks it down from long range, and we're tied back up 5-5. Driving in a high swoop, and Adam Tanner's going to go to the free throw line one more time.
Looks like on Limbrick. Oh, nope. Payne picks up the foul, his first, team's second. And back to the free throw line is Adam Tanner. He's 1 for 2 from there. 5-5 ball game, 4:31 left first quarter. First one up by the right-hander is too hard.
Up and no good for Payne.
That's Adam Tanner, is it?
Adam Tanner, excuse me.
I thought we were watching a different game. I didn't know.
Well,
you know, your monitor may have a different game on.
Accidentally got the Blue Devil Gym pulled up here. Second one out of the hands of Tanner is up and good. 6-5 our score here in the early going. 4.5 minutes left in the opening period. Jones will work it across the time stripe. He's committed to Stanford next season. He'll be the Cardinal. Not a Cardinal, Jack. Stanford Cardinal. They try to work it up into the hands of Jones. Crossover dribble, and he'll draw some contact there. It's going to be a foul on Josh Corey.
Corey will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team's second. The Stanford Cardinal women's team actually played at Western Illinois University, about 50 miles north of where we're located right now, last season.
2 fouls each here in the opening period as Jones works in. Drives it in, kicks the basketball back out into the corner. 3 ball up and good. A great shot from Gavin Sykes. Modesto Christian takes the lead now. It's 8-6. Northman looking for the answer here in the first quarter. Tanner with it. Drives in the lane, gets the opening, goes up on the right hand and good. Adam Tanner is quick with that first step. And we're tied back up at 8. Tanner's got 4. Jones with the basketball, almost loses it away now. Sykes with it. Drives down the right side. Into the lane. Up, tough take and in. Gavin Sykes is a tough basketball player. Knocks it in. It's 10, and he's got 7 of them already. Sykes averages 22 points a contest. He is a scorer in bunches, and we're going to get a foul there, and it's going to be a foul against Rye Atkins.
Atkins' first foul, third team foul. Ball out of bounds. Here's first quarter play. 3:18 left in the first quarter. A pair of 5s coming into the game. Aiden Fields comes in for Oak Park, and on the other side, it's Greg DeFosse.
DeFosse, per our pronunciation guide. Northman will work the basketball back in. This is Corbin Allen with it. Top of the key, 3 from Ested off the back of the iron, no good. Chasing it down, it's an offensive rebound into the hands of Josh Corey. He'll drive into the lane. Tries to go up and under the defender. Now he goes up with the right hand. That shot no good, and Sykes will get the rebound for Modesto Christian. Modesto started off here just a little bit slow. They have really come along here at the midway point of the first quarter. Jones with the basketball on the right side. Takes a few extra dribbles. Still holding on to it. 35-second shot clock is in play here this weekend at the Quincy Shootout. Jones will drive in, hands it back off into the hands of Payne. Free throw jumper, in and out of the rim, no good. It's a fight for the rebound. Coming up with it is Fields. He's on the run. He's got an opening. Goes through 2 defenders up at the right hand and in. Fields with the bucket, and we're tied back up at 10. All of these guards that we see this weekend in the Quincy Shootout, they are quick, they are able. You give them a lane, they're going to take it right to the hole. 3 ball up and good. Gavin Sykes with a big answer. He's got 10 of the 13 so far from Modesto Christian. He has had games this season where he has scored in bunches.
Allen puts it up,
Allen
gets
puts
4
it in for
now.
2. He's got 4. Jones has the basketball, brings it back up to the top of the key here at the pit. That's what we call it here at Quincy Notre Dame. He's going to go high up off the glass and no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Josh Corey. It'll be his second. Third team foul. We'll shoot free throws. No, they're going to call it the other way.
Okay. Donovan Ross will check in for Oak Park. The 5'10 senior wears number 2.
I did not see what they ended up calling on that.
We did not get a good look at it either. Some sort of push-off, apparently. They work the basketball inside. It's Ested with it. Shot is no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Sykes. Tosses it quickly to DeFosse on the right wing. Trying to get it into the big hand, that is Blake Colbert, the 6'7 senior. Number 21, and a big shot there, up and good. Trevor Dixon knocks it down for Modesto Christian. 16-12 our scores. We'll get the scoreboard adjusted for you correctly. Largest lead of the contest here so far for Modesto Christian. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of DeFosse. Sykes with the basketball. Takes a look. Hills is spotted up right from the top of the key. Off the glass and no good. And it's an offensive rebound and a putback for Blake Colbert. He is a big presence inside, and that is a big body that the Oak Park team is going to have to try and body up here against. Driving in is Allen, and it's going to be a travel called, and we'll go right back the other way. Third turnover of the contest so far against Oak Park. As checking in will be Zeke Brown back into the contest. Miles Jones re-enters for Modesto Christian along with Elijah Payne.
Gavin Sykes, 10 points already with 5 boards to his credit. His team leads at 18-12 with 32.4 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off.
Gavin Sykes is a baller. Bryce Fantasia says maybe as good as any guard he's ever seen at Modesto Christian, and Bryce Fantasia has been there for a while. A graduate of that school. Played some time at Culver Stockton College here, and we are checking things out here at the scorers table, just trying to make sure that we get names, numbers, and rosters and make sure everybody's in the book as we need. Sometimes that doesn't happen all the way. A lot of number changes, a lot of roster changes sometimes that we will see on these travels, Jack. And
some of the old-time scorekeepers will say, I want them reporting in every time, and these kids aren't used to that.
No, it's a little bit faster flow here for these more elite-level teams.
Like the old Olympic games, you used to just run onto the court.
Jones with the basketball. He'll toss it over to the left side into the hands of Sykes. Shot clock is turned off as we're down to 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Directing traffic. Doesn't play off the pick. Drives into the right side instead, off of the glass and good. A tough take there for Gavin Sykes. As we get down to the final buzzer, and it's no good. We'll show you that last run from Sykes as Modesto Christian leads 20-12 here from the Quincy Shootout. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Modesto Christian leads Oak Park 20-12 after the first quarter. Jack Hall has a quick look at your shooting statistics.
Well, Modesto red hot, 9 of 13 from the field, 5 of 7 from the arc, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 13 for Oak Park, 0 for 2 from the arc, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 12 points, 5 boards for Gavin Sykes of Modesto Christian to start things off.
Jones will take the inbounds pass here as the Crusaders get the basketball to start our second frame. Over into the hands of Sykes. Back up into the big man and Blake Colbert. One of the fun parts of watching these elite teams is a 3 up and no good. Colbert got a hand on it. He'll tip it all the way out of bounds. A lot of these bigger forwards that you'll see, Jack, they're very positionless players. They are big in stature, big in body, but they can shoot a 3. They can set a pick. They can even do a little ball handling. Makes things a little more fun to watch.
Yeah, Blake Colbert is a wall out there right now, and the 6'4" man in Sykes is something to behold.
Fields with the basketball, cross-court pass. Nice ball movement here from the Northmen. 3-ball on the way is up and no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Anthony Limbrick. And he's going to get double-teamed and fouled, and we'll get our first foul of the quarter against the Northmen.
Foul's going to go against Adam Tanner. That's going to be his first, team first of the second quarter. 5 1/4 will get you 2 free throws, just like it does everywhere in the NFHS rules.
Well, so far, Modesto Christian looking like they've got their legs underneath them, as we're going to get a foul, and we're going to head the other way on the offensive screen.
Colbert's going to pick up the offensive foul to be his first foul, first team foul, first turnover of the game against the Modesto Christian Crusaders.
3rd game in a row, 4th this week already for Modesto Christian, and they had a big flight this morning as they traveled from California to the Midwest, and they just arrived at about noon, just in time for lunch. Zeke Brown with it, gets double-teamed at the elbow, stolen away. Here comes Limbrick with it. He's going to take it up and in, up and under, and good with the left hand, but he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line, will Anthony Limbrick.
We'll see who this foul is on. It's going to go against Donovan Ross. It'll be his first, team second. Free throws 3 and 4 to come the way of Modesto. And they're going to come the way of Anthony Limerick.
Limerick with the basketball. He'll step up to the free throw line here for Modesto Christian.
Limerick looking for his first points of the game. 20-12 his team leads. First free throw up and good.
Getting some nice minutes here. He only averages about 2 points a contest along with a couple of rebounds, but he does usually get an assist a game.
Makes it a 21-12 ball game. Numbers flipped around on the scoreboard. Second one is up and good.
10-point lead, largest of the contest here for the Crusaders so far. As the Northmen get it, they've got to make an answer and kind of get back into this thing. Brown, free throw line jumper is up off the glass, no good, and Miles Jones will get the rebound. The junior sprints down the floor. One-handed pass into the hands of Sykes. Limerick with it. Try to spin move on the baseline. Nice defensive stop, though, by the hands of Adam Tanner. It'll go back to the Northmen. Esty will check back into the contest for Oak Park. And sitting down will be Aiden Fields. Nothing on the immediate try in the inbounds passes. They'll work it back up into Jones. Crowd slowly starting to get involved here as we get going. It's gone. Limerick with the basketball. Drives into the right side. Tries to spin in the lane. Nice defensive stop there. Back into the hands of Colbert. And we're going to get a foul and head the other way as Colbert, they say, once again on that illegal pick.
His second in a row in about the last 3 minutes. Into the ball game comes DeFusi, and Colbert will sit down.
DeFosse comes back into the contest. Oak Park trying to get back into this. 10 points down right now. Nice ball movement there. They get it back up top of the key. Right wing three from Adam Tanner off the back of the glass. No good. Modesto Christian wants to run with it. It's Jones with the basketball. Drives into the lane. Splits 2 defenders. Spins it around. Oak Park wanted to travel. Sykes drives in. Nice move from Sykes. Up and good, and he'll score. Sykes with a pretty move to get the bucket. And it's 24-12. Largest lead again for Modesto Christian so far with 5:40 remaining in the first half.
11-0 run.
Brown with it. Baseliner, one-handed pass into the hands of Estes. No good. Now it goes back up to Tanner. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Third time he'll be there today.
Giving you a look on the Northwestern Mutual replay of that last bucket for Modesto Christian as we head back to live action, and Tanner at the free throw line.
It was a 13-12 ball game before this run by Modesto. Let's see if Adam Tanner can stop that with this free throw, and he does.
Substitutions on both sides. Josh Corey checks back in for Oak Park, and Trevor Dixon will re-enter the contest for Modesto Christian. This is a young Modesto Christian squad, only about 3 returning players from last year's varsity team. A lot of youth getting on the floor here for this squad.
Second free throw is up and also good. He's got 6 now.
Back to a 10-point deficit. as Modesto Christian looks to re-extend it. They get it way down into the corner, and the shot from Payne is no good. Volleyballing around for the layup. Nice play as they're going to get it into the hands of Tanner on a really nice tip play there from Estes.
Little 4-0 run trying to get them back in. 8-point game now.
We will not expect this Oak Park team to easily go away. They dump it down into the hands of Payne, and it's going to be a charge. Taking the contact was Tanner, I believe.
Yep, that'll go Elijah Payne's way. His second foul, third team foul. Turnover number 2 on Modesto, and a little bit of a run here by Oak Park as they were down by 12, and now they've made it a 24-16 game with the ball.
Atkins checks back in as Oak Park on a little bit of a run here in the second quarter. Estes with the basketball, lobs it up. Oh, a nice play as he got it into the hands of Josh Corey. Not the throw down that we were looking to see, but a really nice play as it's going to be a defensive stop and heads back the way of Modesto Christian. We'll show you that last little alley-oop here on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Up and just about enough to get in, but still enough for 2 points. It all counts the same. Full court pressure now here from Oak Park. The momentum has started to swing their way. Old Uncle Mo, as our old friend Harry Waggy would say. Jones with the basketball. Everybody around the arc again for Modesto Christian as a long three comes out of the hands of Jones, and we're going to get a foul, and I believe we're going to head the other way.
Foul's going to go against Atkins. That'll be his second, fourth team foul, so free throws the rest of the 4:34. Now they're saying it's already the fifth. I did not have that.
We will go with what the officials have.
Well, it is the Quincy Notre Dame scoring group, and, you know, being local guys and knowing them, they're probably wrong.
We are here all week long, ladies and gentlemen. Try the fish and tip your waitress.
Is this Ested at the free throw line?
Ested is the free throw line.
First one is up and good.
And it's up and good.
He's got 3.
First of 4 contests for you here tonight from Quincy Notre Dame. We remind you, Charlie and Damon, live from Blue Devil Gymnasium as well. Put one on your TV, one on your phone, one on your tablet. However you watch us, you can keep up with both games at the same time.
It was a 24-12 game, so a 7-0 run now for this Oak Park squad. Second one is up and also good.
The Northmen making a little bit of a run here in the second period. That one, dangerous pass, almost stolen away now. Is trying to get his hands on it as Corbin Allen. He did. They get it into the hands of Brown, and it's good. Zeke Brown, the recipient of the triple. And just like that, we're back to a 1-point contest. Crusaders on the run, down into the corner, looking for the quick answer out of the hands of Dixon. Shot was no good. Rebound on the way. Here comes Oak Park with it. Tanner with the basketball. Into the hands of Ested. Zeke Brown works on the right side, gets the pick. He's going to go down on the baseline. And we're going to get a foul. We'll show you that last triple from Oak Park.
Atkins going to pick up his third foul as you watch that replay. We'll see Zaire Nelson back into the contest.
Zeke Brown makes his way to the free throw line.
3 points on the day, first time at the charity stripe. First one is up and good. We are tied up at 24. Tied at 5, 8, 10, now 24. What a comeback by Oak Park.
Zaire Nelson, the 6'2 freshman, checks back in. We have got 1, 2, 3 freshmen on this squad. And already so far, Sunrise Christian up on Father Tolton big over at Blue Devil Gymnasium on the other side.
First or second lead change of the ball game, Shu.
We're going to have a timeout, I believe, taken on the floor. It's Modesto Christian. It's a full timeout. We'll take it, too. It's the Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
We're back. Teams are back to live action out of the timeout. Modesto with the basketball as Dixon drives in. Stop and pop for Limbrick. Gets blocked and no good as Zeke Brown comes up with it. Limbrick is a talented guard, just a little bit short here on the court against some of these taller defenders from Oak Park. Fields drives in, shot is up and drops in. A really pretty play. He's got 4 for Corey. Oak Park now with a 27-24 lead. 3:20 left to go here in the first. Driving in is Nelson. Misses the shot. Tip-in try was no good as well. Zeke Brown comes up with the layup, and we're going to get a foul against Zaire Nelson.
Nelson will pick up the foul. That will be his first foul of the ball game. And we're over the bonus. Go to the other end for free throws. Zeke Brown now with 5 points, and he's added 6 boards. Now he's going to the free throw line where he is 2 for 2 on the day.
He is a nice basketball player. He's got an offer out from Nebraska Kearney as he eyes up the first one. In and out, no good. Booker T. Washington takes on Bishop O'Connell in our second contest here later on this afternoon. That is a scheduled tip of around 5:45. A little bit of an old school boxing match names there. That's something.
Second free
the
throw
second
up and
one
good.
is up and good.
He's got 6, and this team is 10 for 12 from the free throw line.
Free throws will win you a lot of contests. Dixon drives in, stops from a nice little 10-footer from the left wing. He's got 4 already on the afternoon. Quickly back into the hands of Corey, and it's going to be a travel as he didn't get established before he took an extra step.
5th turnover of the ball game, first of the second quarter on Oak Park. They'd really had a nice little run. Modesto with 3 turnovers, but now trying to get themselves right back into this 28-26 deficit.
Nelson drives in, kicks it back out. Corner 3 from the hands of Dixon off the side of the backboard. Limbrick came up with it. It gets stolen away now by the hands of Ested. Oak Park, one-handed bounce pass all the way down into Tanner, right back to him, up and under and good. Great give-and-go play from Ested to Tanner, and he'll get the opportunity for the and-one try.
That'll make it a 30-26 contest, as you see on our Ridgeline scoreboard.
Substitutions for the Crusaders. Payne checks back in, and Fields checks back in for Oak Park.
Ested now with 6 points, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and he'll get the bonus shot here.
Fantastic give-and-go play. One-handed bounce pass, and then right back to him, and he finishes. Oak Park trailed by 12. They now lead by 5. 2:35 left to go in your first half of play. Limbrick gets tripped up, falls on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow will go back the way of Oak Park.
That'll be a turnover against Modesto, their 4th of the contest. Archuleta back into the contest, and he will sit down Limbrick.
Sevi Archuleta, the 6'4 sophomore. Oak Park has turned things up on the defensive end here, and they have really started to push Modesto maybe just a little bit quicker than they wanted to go here in the second period. Tanner, ball fake, drives in, nice bounce pass down in, and a great slam for Corbin Allen. And it's going to be 33-26, largest lead of the contest so far here for Oak Park. And almost thrown out of bounds, picked right back up here by Miles Jones. Pushed back to midcourt. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and the tide has definitely turned. Sykes with it. Tries to go baseline. Guarded by Brown. Goes up and gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line as Zeke Brown will get the foul.
Gavin Sykes will go to the charity stripe. Brown picks up the foul. It'll be his first of the ball game. Sykes, who had 12 points in the first quarter, 14 in the contest, will shoot a pair here, trying to cut into this 7-point lead with 1:45 left in the half. Modesto in the dark jerseys trailing here.
Gavin Sykes, the Long Beach commit, he has had nights of 38, 21, 26, and 31 points already this season in his scoring efforts. They say, though, at Stanford, they really like to see what he's going to do on the defensive end.
15 on the day, misses the second, and the rebound comes off to Oak Park.
Quickly down they get it, try to get it into Tanner a little bit too far, and it'll be a turnover right back to Modesto. Sykes with it, drives through, 2 defenders up into the hands of Nelson. And Modesto Christian cuts right back into this thing. 33-29, 90 seconds left to go. Brown goes up with it. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Brown's been one of the aggressors here along with Tanner. Fouls goes against Archuleta. It'll be his second. 2 free throws comes away of Oak Park. 1:27 left in the half. 33-29 on our scoreboard today. First one is up and good.
Corbin Allen really kind of led the way for this team. A 71-62 win over Vashon back in December. And anytime you can get a win over Vashon, I don't care how it comes or where it comes, that's a good day.
Second one up, in and out, no good.
In and out of the rim, no good here. Modesto Christian on the way. 1:22 left to go here in the first half in what's been a fun basketball game. Stolen away now. Allen with it. Tries to throw it up into the hands of Ested. Goes up, almost gets blocked and good. A tough take and a tough finish for Caleb Ested.
Give him 9 on the day already.
Modesto Christian has to find a way to get some offensive flow back here and really kind of get some rhythm, but that one's going to get stolen away. Tanner goes up with it. Larceny in the layup for Adam Tanner, and Oak Park is starting to run away from this one here in the second quarter. And we're going to get a foul 90 feet away from the basket. It looks like it might be against Ested.
Caleb Ested's going to pick up his first. It'll be the 4th team foul. It'll be ball out of bounds for Modesto. They've got 53.4 seconds left in the quarter. 35 to shoot.
Modesto is a much smaller looking team when they do not have Blake Colbert on the floor. When he is on there, he takes up a lot of space for this team and really changes how Oak Park looks defensively, but we're going to get a travel there as it's going to be Elijah Payne taking the extra step. Substitution for the Crusaders. DeFosi comes back into the contest. But Modesto Christian has to slow this basketball game just a little bit down, Jack. Taking a lot of early shots so far. Maybe first looks. Maybe there's an opportunity to work the clock a little bit more and get a better look.
Modesto hasn't liked this full court pressure against him, and they've turned the ball over now 7 times.
Fields with it. Back up into the hands of Estes. Tanner, baseline drive, gets caught under the basket. Nowhere to go. Corey with it. Tries to drive baseline himself as they've got him pushed around the arc here. Estes stops back, right wing 3 off the back of the iron. Flying up with Zeke Brown. He is a board chaser.
Shot clock's off with 10.
We'll see what Oak Park has up their sleeve for the last try here. 5 seconds. Brown drives in, goes up with the left hand, up and under. It's good. Zeke Brown with a take, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. It's Oak Park 40, Modesto 29. As we reach halftime, we bring you to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We've got more from the Quincy Shootout live right after this.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show, live from the Quincy Shootout at Quincy, Notre Dame, as Oak Park leads Modesto Christian 40-29, and has been a tale of two quarters for each team here. Oak Park on a 28-9 run to reclaim the lead here at the halftime, as Jack Hall has a look at some of your initial statistics after two quarters of play.
It was 20-12 Modesto after one quarter. In fact, they led 24-12 of the ball game before Oak Park woke up, and now it's a 40-29 contest their way. Oak Park's turned the ball over 6 times in the first half, 7 times by Modesto. Nobody in serious foul trouble. 2 fouls on Josh Corey stands out on the Oak Park side, and 3 fouls on Rye Atkins. And also Colbert has a couple of fouls along with Archuleta on the Modesto side. Shooting percentages for Modesto, 12 of 23 from the field. They're shooting at a 42% shooting realm and 5 of 11 from the arc. They are 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 14 of 25 in the first half for Oak Park. They were 5 for 13 in the first quarter, so that means they're 9 for 12 in the second quarter. 1 for 6 from the arc, but 12 of 16 from the free throw line, 75%. It is a 40-29 lead for Oak Park over Modesto Christian of California. We'll take a break. Individual scoring comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
No. About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
40-29 after 1/2 of play in the Oak Park and Modesto game. Oak Park with the lead. Scoring looks like this. Adam Tanner's got 10 points in the first half for Oak Park. Add 2 for Josh Corey. 4 points on the day for Adam Fields. Also 7 for Corbin Allen. 9 points for Caleb Ested. And 8 points for Zeke Brown. He's added 8 rebounds in the first half. For Modesto, Gavin Sykes has led the way with 15 points. He's got 6 boards. Also 2 points for Anthony Limbrick. 2 for Zaire Nelson. A 3-pointer for Elijah Payne. 2 points from Blake Colbert. And 4 from Trevor Dixon for their total of 29. It's a 40-29 halftime lead for Oak Park, Kansas, the Northmen, over Modesto Christian, California's Crusaders. We'll take our final break. We'll come back with second half play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports.
Don't let injuries put you on the sideline. Quincy Medical Group's free sports injury clinic is your path to swift recovery. Our expert orthopedics and sports medicine team specializes in treating sports-related injuries with free evaluations from 7 to 9 a.m. every Monday through Friday. We also offer free sports concussion screenings weekdays in Quincy. No appointments are necessary. Get your game back on with QMG's free sports injury clinic. Visit quincy.medgroup.com/sports injury.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
We are back here for second half action. Live from the Quincy Shootout, Brian Shoemaker, Jack Hull, John Hull, as Oak Park enjoys a 40-29 lead after a heck of a defensive clinic in the second quarter. Modesto trying to open things up. It's going to be Sykes with it up and good. He is a tough ball player. Sykes with 2 more, cuts it right back down to a 9-point ball game. Test. There we go. Ested with the basketball. He'll work it down into the corner. This is Allen with it. His 3 is no good, and picking up the rebound is going to be Elijah Payne. Modesto Christian really just needs to run a little bit of offense as the quick 3 from Jones is no good. They've taken a lot of first pass shots here and not really worked the basketball much into the offensive set. Oak Park will do the same thing, except they'll knock it down that time as Zeke Brown knocks it down. He's got 11. Quickly trying to double team. Modesto gets it right back up into the hands of Jones. He'll try to drive in. Nice little spin move up and under with the left hand is good. He's got 12, 2, just 2, thank you. I only know the Air Force signs. I don't know the Navy SEALs ones. Oak Park works the basketball around. They'll get it back down into Brown. Left three, in and out, no good. Flying high for the rebound was Miles Jones. Jones averages 13.9, 4.6 rebounds a game, along with 3 assists. Scored 15 points in the third quarter of the championship game of their holiday hoop tournament back in December. They get a steal. 3 ball out of the hands, up and good. A three-pointer from Trevor Dixon. 43-36 as we are just underway here in the third. So glad you're joining us alongside on Central Illinois Sports. If it's your first time with us, hit that subscribe button. We'll be here all weekend long. We hope you are too. They try to find Brown inside. Instead, they'll work it back up near midcourt. They try to open up for Brown. Instead, it's a turnover. Stolen away is Modesto. On the run with it. It's Sykes. Goes up and under with the left-handed layup and good. Sykes with a transition bucket. Modesto Christian refusing to go away here after a really struggled third quarter. And Sharon Collins will take the timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Back to live action with you here out of the timeout. They toss it quickly down into the hands of Corey. Nice up and under again. They are really working the ball inside as Josh Corey gets a quick bucket. He's got 4. 45-38 our score in what has been a very fun basketball game to watch here. Sykes with the basketball near midcourt. Over into the hands of Jones on the left wing. Takes the pick out of the hands of Archuleta. He rolls, nothing there. Jones, a little fancy footwork into the lane, up with the right hand, no good. Archuleta fights for the rebound. Instead, coming up with it, it's a quick layup for Trevor Dixon. Basketball volleyballed around right into the hands of Dixon, who was in the right place at the right time. 45-40.
Dixon's got 8 now. Trying to will his team right back in this game.
Tanner with the basketball on the right wing. A little bit of a zone look here from Modesto Christian. Brown back up into Tanner. Nice ball movement for the Northmen. Don't cash in on that try. High up forward is Allen, though. He'll go up with the right hand. Can't score that time either. Rebound collected by Dixon. Stolen away now. Brown gets a hand on it. Here he goes. Zeke Brown gets 2 defenders in the air with the left hand finish. Zeke Brown with the steal and score. And just like that, the Northmen back up by 7. A lot of pressure 2-on-1 on this Modesto Christian team. Dixon drives down. He'll get fouled and will go back out of bounds.
Oak Park not going away. They've got pretty balanced scoring. 13 on the day for Brown. Tanner has 10 points. And they've got a couple players with 8 apiece.
Stolen away now is the pass a little too high. Up on the runner to Tanner. They'll let him go, and quickly Adam Tanner with 2 more. Oak Park gets the basketball, and they move it quickly up the floor in transition. And it's going to be a little bit of an errant pass here as this pressure is really starting to wear down on Modesto Christian just a little bit. They're 11th of the contest already, Jack.
Good spacing by Oak Park on the defensive side, forcing them to throw that extra long pass, and you don't have much success with that against quick defensive guys.
Blob up to Allen. Oh, nice, pretty play. Josh Corey, he gets the deuce. Ested gets the dime. 49-42. 3:33 left to go here in a very quick-moving third quarter. Sykes with the basketball. Surveys the seam top of the key. Spins around left elbow, might have taken an extra step, gets away with it. Oak Park with the steal either way. Corey drives into the lane, spin move to the left hand, up and good. Josh Corey, a tough take, and Oak Park on the run here for 2 more, 51-42, and we'll see some wholesale changes coming up for Modesto Christian. And that one's going to be thrown out of bounds. There was just nowhere to go for Miles Jones as Oak Park getting Modesto Christian to stop near that midcourt corner, and that's not where you want to be in that full court pressure. We are going to get another timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout for Modesto Christian. We'll take it too. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
All of a sudden, a 13-point lead, 53-40 for this Oak Park squad that trailed 24-12 in the first half.
Modesto Christian down to 2 timeouts for the remainder of the contest. Oak Park still has 4 at their disposal. We'll get that corrected here on the scoreboard for you. 3 ball out of the hands of Zeke Brown, no good. And the rebound will be collected by Gavin Sykes.
His 7th board of the day.
And we'll get a foul 90 feet away as it's going to be Corbin Allen with it.
Allen's going to pick up his first foul of the second half on either team with 2:43 left in the third quarter.
They've got 2 on Oak Park, Jack. We'll get that one corrected there.
Yeah, but there haven't been any.
That's what we'll go with until they get her fixed.
Yeah.
Limbrick with the basketball around the volleyball line. Drives in left side, gets tripped up, stolen away. Now here comes Corbin Allen with it. He's on the run. Bumps into Clayton, and it's going to be a foul, and they're going to count.
Nope,
they're going
on the floor.
On the floor, thank you.
It's going to go against Colbert, and that's going to be his 4th, I do believe.
We'll check it out here on the Northwest Mutual replay. Let you decide if that was on the floor or on the air. Estes checks back into the contest for Oak Park. He'll be the inbound man. Tosses it way into the backcourt, into the hands of Donovan Ross. Quick little pass as Jones got his hands on it. Fields couldn't hold on to the handle, and it'll be a turnover against Oak Park this time.
Just their first of the second half, 2 turnovers on Modesto. You're going to catch back up. You got to cut down on the turnovers.
They have been a bit of a bugaboo ever since the second quarter. They toss it into the hands of Sykes, gets stolen away as it gets tipped away, and they say that's going to go off of Modesto Christian. Zaire Nelson will check back in for the Crusaders, and making his way back to the bench will be DeFosi.
Bryce Fantasia is just beside himself here, trying to get his team back into the control game they were playing early in the contest.
Modesto Christian has not had the biggest of success in this shootout, lost both games last year. And it's going to be a quick shot on the right elbow. Nice little stop and pop for Estes.
He's got 11, 3rd man in double figures. Biggest lead of the ball game right now for Oak Park.
Oak Park starting to flex its muscle a little bit. Once again regarded as maybe the best team in the Show Me State right now. The #1 team in Missouri's biggest Class 6. Tanner on the run, goes up high with it. What an acrobatic take for Adam Tanner on the steal and score. He's got 14 already.
Builds on that biggest lead.
And we're going to get a foul there. It'll be on Tanner this time. He'll get whistled for the reach-in.
He's going to pick up his 2nd foul of the ball game. Team 3rd, they say.
Everything changed for Oak Park when they started to go out with a little more of that full court extended pressure, Jack. It was a little bit of a zone look early. They switched things up when they were down by a dozen, and ever since then it has been all Northmen here. Modesto gets the basketball into the able hands of Dry Atkins. He has not seen a lot of court time here so far in this one. Tripped up now. They get it up to Tanner ahead. He is speedy. Nice little behind the back pass. No, it's loose ball on the floor. Everybody diving for it. And it's going to be a turn away. Nice up and a big slam there quickly for Gavin Sykes.
His 21st point of the day.
He's going to need a few more to get Modesto back into this one. Less than a minute to go here in the third. It's almost stolen away now. Dixon got a hand on it. Ball will go out of bounds, and the officials will concur. And while they do, we'll show you that last slam on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Quick toss up into Sykes, who was just up and waiting for it.
He's got half their points on the day.
We will get the scoreboard adjusted for you. It is 57-42. We have blamed the guys in the truck. It's not even really a truck for us. It's more of a Volkswagen, as Jack would say, as the three is up and good. As Caleb Estes knocks down another triple, and things going all the way of Oak Park here in the third quarter.
He's got 15 or 14 on the day.
Shot clock turned off. We're down to 13. Sykes with the basketball up near midcourt. He'll take the pick from Atkins. Loses the basketball. Stolen away now from Oak Park. They toss it into the hands of Estes. Stop, pop three from the right wing. No good, and it's just going to sail out of bounds, and we've reached the end of our third quarter of play. Oak Park 60, Modesto Christian 42. We've got fourth quarter play-by-play coming up your way here in 60 seconds.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
3 quarters in the book, 60-42. Oak Park with the lead. Another big quarter for them. They led 40-29 after 2 quarters. So a 20-13 third quarter. 23 of 41 from the field, 3 of 13 from the arc, still 12 of 16 from the free throw line. 18 of 33 for Modesto, way over 50%, but 7 turnovers in the third quarter kept them from coming back in the contest.
Well, at some point, Modesto Christian's going to have to try and come out of this zone and pressure Oak Park a little bit if they want to come back into this one. They get it to Allen at the left elbow. Double team gets tipped away. It'll be a quick steal now as it's going to be Payne with the basketball, and we'll get a jump ball.
Yep, be a turnover on Oak Park, their first of the fourth quarter.
Modesto Christian out of California. Oak Park out of Kansas City, Missouri. They get it across the tri-stripe into the hands of Sykes. Working on the right wing now. Modesto Christian down by 18. It is a lopsided scoreboard over at Blue Devil Gymnasium in our first contest. The big Link versus Brewster matchup coming up over at Blue Devil Gym after this one. Shot goes in and out. It'll be Colbert getting the rebound. It's a three up and good for Elijah Payne. Quickly on the run, big block there, but it'll be a foul as Colbert's going to get it as he tried to get the big block.
Colbert's got a lot of fouls. Let's see. They'll say fourth on him. Okay. First foul of the fourth quarter. 2 free throws for Esty, who's had a big second half. He's got 14 points in the game, 12 of those coming in this second half. First free throw was up and too long.
Bishop O'Connell, Booker T. Washington coming up here in our second game of 4 for you. It'll be Chicago Simeon taking on the host school here, Quincy Notre Dame, in our third contest of the night. And wrapping it up in the nightcap, it's Chaminade taking on Shawnee Mission.
Estes makes the second, giving 15 on the night.
61-45 our score with 7 minutes remaining. Jones with the basketball, drives into the lane, spin move at the elbow, up with the right hand and good. What a tough take for Miles Jones as he'll get the opportunity for the and one try.
4 points for him on the night. Foul's going to go the other way on Corey. It'll be his third, team first. And Jones will look for his 5th point on the and one. 61-47 our score right now. His team, Modesto, trying to catch up. Free throw is no good.
Jones's stock has really risen in the college recruitment level since about the summer season. He can normally score about 43% from three-point range. Modesto just has not done it here tonight. Shot is up and misses everything. It'll go off the head of Zeke Brown, and it'll go out of bounds back to Modesto Christian. No other way to say it.
Have those hands up there, you're liable to get hit in the nose, right? Only thing that hit was the player.
Stop and pop three for Dixon. It's no good, and the rebound will be grabbed here from Corbin Allen. Quick run into the hands of Corey, almost blocked, and it was as Clayton got it on at that time. Or Colbert, excuse me. We keep calling him Clayton. And that might be his 5th if they call it.
I just thought the ball went out of bounds. I didn't think they had a foul there at all. That's what Jim Whitfield, I think, is going to say, was the ball just came off the man out of bounds.
It will stay Oak Park basketball, as they say it's just a block that goes out of bounds now. Yeah, Colbert got his hands on it on the chase down. 6:32 left to go in this one. Adam Tanner, he has been a fun player to watch as the three is up and good. Another shot for Estes.
Give him 18 on the day.
The inbound play works just how Oak Park wanted it to, and they get the triple. Jones with it. Into the corner. Three ball out of the hands of Payne. It's a nice answer for Payne. Back to a 4-point contest, and now we see some extended pressure here from Modesto Christian, but is it too little too late here this evening? And we'll take a timeout. Sharon Collins wants to take it. We'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Oak Park takes the Adams Fiber timeout for some of the fastest internet speeds available to you. That's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching us here on Central Illinois Sports. Give our friends at followthefiber.net a visit and start service today with Adams Fiber. 3 timeouts remaining for Oak Park, 2 for Modesto Christian. 1 foul apiece here as we'll get that adjusted on the scoreboard for you. Allen with the basketball. Takes a few extra dribbles as Oak Park is very content to whittle time away here on the shot clock. They get it into Allen, short corner. Tries to body up against Colbert. Into the able hands of Zeke Brown. Pass is just a little bit errant. They try to save it, and instead it's a step out of bounds as Fields couldn't keep it in bounds for Oak Park.
4th turnover of the second half on Oak Park. Just 11 in the game compared to 17 for Modesto.
A lot of that has been that extra pressure that Oak Park has put on the Crusaders here.
Just got to share the ball a little bit more.
3 ball up and good for Miles Jones, a big answer. And we thought maybe we had a timeout. Nope, he just says that's the defensive set I wanted. From up here, it looked like one of those hearts that you put up at the Taylor Swift concert, but we'll take it as it is.
Only one of us has been to one of those.
Well, Jack, you really wanted to go, and we thought it was a nice gift for you on your birthday.
I was talking about me.
Oh.
Yep.
Allen with the basketball. He'll pull it back out at the free throw line. We're here all weekend, folks. He'll drive in. Tough take up off the rim and good. Corbin Allen with a tough take for 2.
He's got 9 now. Nice job for him.
Boy, you can see why he is a McDonald's All-American candidate. They'll quickly get it into the hands of Estes. Goes up, slams it down. Estes with the big dunk. 68-53 is Oak Park trying to put the dagger in this one and get their first win of the weekend.
Slammed his 20th point of the night down.
Miles goes up, misses. Estes gets the rebound. And we'll step out of bounds, and we'll show you that slam real quick on the Northwestern Mutual replay. Tipped out of bounds. Nice look ahead from Brown as he gets it up to Estes, and a nice little celebration there at the other end of the court. Substitutions here for Oak Park as Fields comes back in. Zeke Brown will get a well-earned rest for the Northmen. They work the basketball down into Fields. Tanner with it. Jack, you've talked about some of these guys that maybe are not the standouts in the program, but Adam Tanner has been a very, very fun guard to watch here so far in this thing.
Lightning.
Brown goes in, his shot no good, and Corey has been another hustler that we have really liked so far in this contest. This backcourt for Oak Park really, really gets after it.
I'd say their speed, quickness, and just tenacity on defense, and now a foul all the way on the other end of the gym.
Couldn't get any further until you got in the locker room.
Corey picks up his 4th, I do believe.
Second of the quarter here against Oak Park. Now they've got, they've got 2. Driving in is Jones, a tough take, and somehow he got it up and in. A little bit out of control, but able to collect himself and get it into the hoop.
Makes it a 68-55 game. Jones now with 9 points, all coming in the second half. He'll go to the charity stripe, 0 for 1 from there, and makes the free throw. 10th point of the day.
68-56 as Oak Park wastes no time getting it right back to the other end. Gets blocked now. It's Colbert with it. He can get up, and it's just a different defense for Modesto Christian when he's on the floor. That's the only way to say it. They miss the shot. Oak Park gets the rebound. Quickly up in transition. Almost slammed home, but it's going to be a foul. Oh, they're going to call goaltending maybe. They're going to go ahead and give him the bucket.
So who are we going to credit that bucket with?
That's going to go to, that bucket's going to go to Josh Corey. Fans will tell you sometimes here in our Western Illinois area, we don't say plays like that too often where we have to worry about whether that was a goaltend or not.
Nope. We've had 4 goaltends this year.
Yep.
3 of them in soccer.
Yeah, 3 of them were on the soccer pitch. So, that was at the Unity soccer field that doesn't exist. Modesto Christian with the basketballs. They work it back in the hands of Sykes. A long 3 up and good for Gavin Sykes. Modesto Christian trying to will themselves back into this thing.
24 on the day for him now.
70-59, 3.5 to go. Oak Park wastes no time getting this basketball down the floor, though.
They have really good court awareness on their passes.
Modesto has extended this pressure now as it's going to get a foul and a little bit of extracurriculars there. And it looks like it'll be Jones probably collecting the call.
Jones going to pick up his first foul of the ball game. Put Ested back into the game and set down Josh Court. 3:19 left in the contest, 70-59 in our opening round match.
Corbin Allen works it across the time stripe. He'll get fouled as flying into him was Blake Colbert.
Coaches got out of the way. The chair might not have.
Blake Colbert is a physical player, and he's got the body to do it. It'll be his 5th foul of the contest, though, tonight, and he'll be exited. Zaire Nelson will come back in for Modesto Christian.
It's like Colbert's okay, but he went in hard. Boards hard there.
They throw it up into Allen. Nice alley-oop play to start. Corbin Allen, the recipient of the quick 2 off of a fantastic pass, and it's back to a 72-59 game.
Allen with 11 now, 4th man in double figures. maybe fifth.
And it's going to be an and one opportunity as Sykes goes up and gets it, and he'll collect the foul and the free throw.
26 on the night for Sykes. Corbin Allen picks up the foul. The and one for Modesto, 72-61, 3:02 left in the contest on the Ridgeline scoreboard. It's up and no good.
Rebound collected by Donovan Ross as they'll quickly work it across the midcourt line. Estes with it. Oak Park has been slowly working down clock, and a big hammer down there as Corbin Allen finds himself all alone. They extended that zone out just a little bit and forgot about Corbin Allen, and he made him pay for it.
Lucky 13 for him, and now 3 free throws to go the other way as Allen will return to favor with a foul.
Sykes will go to the free throw line for 3 here. We'll give you another look on that Northwestern Mutual replay as they just left him all alone, and he made him with a big hammer.
Sykes with 26 points on the night. He is 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. 2:40 left in the contest.
74-61 as the first one is up and good. Modesto Christian has had a busy week, as we've told you. Maybe starting to see the legs fall just a little bit here. They've been trying hard in the second half on defense. And the second one also up and good.
Sykes plated 28 on the night now, looking for his 29th point. 74-63.
Oak Park has simply been the more aggressive team in this contest. As Modesto Christian gets the third, and Bryce Fantasia will take the timeout. It's 74-64, 2:40 left. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I know trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
74-64, 10-point ball game, 2:40 left. It'll be Oak Park basketball after the Modesto timeout. Sykes stuck in 3 free throws for his 29th point of the game.
Modesto Christian down to just 1 timeout remaining here for the rest of the game. And we'll see some extended pressure here from the Crusaders. Allen with it, takes a look around into the hands of Tanner. Not even a dribble to get it across midcourt for Oak Park. Down into the Allen, another quick slam as, boy, they are trying to extend this court as Modesto Christian, and they are just leaving the most important guy on the floor for Oak Park wide open.
He's picked up 15 on the day now.
Flying in for the second chance opportunity, Gavin Sykes, as he picks up the extra pieces left by Jones. This is Tanner on the run. Up and under with the right hand, no good. Rebound grabbed by Dixon. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Still a 10-point contest. Sykes with it. He can score in bunches. So can Jones. So can all of these Modesto kids. If given the opportunity, he'll get fouled and he'll go to the free throw line.
Sykes will go back to the charity stripe. Ross is going to pick up his second foul. Shooting foul. Sykes back at the charity stripe. 76-66. And, you know, 10-point game, you can come back, but you got to make a stop on the other end with 1:49 left. Sykes' free throw crawls through.
Friendly rims here at the pit.
32 on the day for him. Leads all scorers.
Limbrick will check back into the contest. It's a little bit of an interesting scenario here. There are 2 scoring tables here at Quincy Notre Dame. And sometimes it's a little difficult to know which one you have to step to get checked in.
Sykes' free throw is up and good. Give him 33 on the day.
76-68, 1:49 left to go here in the contest. And we're going to get a foul against Modesto Christian as they say Nelson had his hands on somebody.
Nelson will pick up the foul on the holding foul. You know, that's only 3 3-pointers away from taking the lead, though, Brian. 1:49 left.
Well, there are several capable scorers on this Modesto Christian team. The challenge is sometimes getting a good look at that opportunity has not been the easiest tonight. They'll get it into the hands of Zeke Brown. Allen with it, driving past defenders. Corey with it. Tanner loses it. It's on the floor. Modesto Christian with it. Sykes up off of it. No good. Flying up for the rebound is everybody. And now it's going to be Corey coming away with it for Oak Park. 1:25 left to go. Stolen away now. Sykes with it. Throws it all the way into the corner. Nothing there for Payne. Sykes will try and drive in through triple coverage. Up and over the defender and good. And another tough take there for Gavin Sykes.
35 on the day.
Half of the scoring has come from Sykes, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Sharon Collins, I believe, as Oak Park wants to talk it over. We will talk it over, too. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Oak Park takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They are down to 2 left for the remaining minute and change here. Modesto Christian just with 1 opportunity to stop the clock. It is bonus either way for the remainder of the game. Tanner will get with it. The speedster throws it all the way down to Zeke Brown. He'll stop at the short corner. Oak Park will try to whittle away a few extra seconds here and make things tough, and they will, as getting the foul is going to be Gavin Sykes.
Just his first foul of the ball game. Couple free throws the other way. 13 of 18 is this Oak Park team. They've only shot 2 in the second half, missed both of them. And Estes to the free throw line. He's made 3 out of 4 on the day, has 20 points. Very balanced scoring for this squad. 55.3 seconds left, 6-point game. Big free throw made there by Estes.
Dixon will check back into the contest for Modesto Christian. The freshman Limbrick will make his way back to the bench. We will wrap this one up on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show and get you ready for game number 2 of 4. Second one up. And it's also good. Back to an 8-point contest.
Give him 22.
Modesto on the run. They've got to find a shot opportunity and fast. It'll probably be Sykes with it. He'll drive in. They'll kind of give him away, and Sykes will take it in for the quick 2.
37 on the day for him.
Brown with the basketball. They're going to find him wide open again, and goodness. Corbin Brown just keeps finding himself.
Corbin Allen,
wide open with no, kind of surprising.
He knows what to do at that point, though.
Gets easy when there are no defenders in front of you.
Not for me.
And it's going to go out of bounds back the way of Modesto Christian.
You can leave me wide open there, and I wouldn't be able to do any of that.
.9 shot clock is turned off here. 80.72. And 3 is up and no good. Tanner will get the rebound for Oak Park. Estes with it. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Not Colbert. My mistake. That's Dixon picking up the foul. Put Caleb Ested back to the free throw line. He's got 22 points on the day. And he has made 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe. 80-72, 14.8 seconds left. First one's up and good.
First one's up and good. Well, Oak Park looking like they're going to win the contest here today. Both teams will return tomorrow.
Second one also good, 24 on the day for him.
Modesto Christian will return at the 9 a.m. game. They'll take on Father Tolton. Oak Park will come back at the 1:30 contest. They'll take on the Phelps School. That should be a really fun contest, as this one is going to wrap up here. And Oak Park is going to take our first win of the Quincy Shootout, an 82-72 victory over Modesto Christian. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. We'll wrap this one up with final statistics and get you ready for the next game. Don't go anywhere. It's the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show, where Oak Park an 82-72 victor over Modesto Christian. We'll take a look at your final statistics here as Jack is taking a quick break. Final scoring here for Oak Park. John, you might have to interpret a little of this. You can read Jack a lot better than mine.
The leading scorer for Oak Park was Caleb Ested with 24 points. Then looks like 10 points for Josh Corey, 14 points for Adam Tanner. Then also 13 points for Zeke Brown and 4 points for Aiden Fields, also 10 points for Josh Corey in the game for Oak Park in the win. Modesto Christian led by 37 points from Gavin Sykes. He was named the MVP by the Quincy Shootout. He had 9 points for Trevor Dixon, 9 points also for Elijah Payne, and 10 points for Miles Jones, 2 points for Anthony Limbrick, and 2 points for Zaire Nelson. Also 2 for Blake Colbert, although he did a lot for them on the defensive side.
We will step aside and get the stream wrapped up here. We invite you right back. We will be back online in just a few moments as Booker T. Washington takes on Bishop O'Connell here in our second game of the day. Don't go anywhere. We thank you so much for watching us here on the Quincy Shootout. We'll be right back with our next game in just a few moments.